Your football team is down 14-0, but all of a sudden your team intercepts the ball and scores a touchdown. The fans are excited for their improvement, but they know that they still need to score another touchdown to tie up the game. The cheerleaders start chanting, "Touchdown! Touchdown!" and get the audience to cheer on the players. This cheer motivates the football players and they end up scoring again. There is only 30 seconds left in the game and your team has the ball. The other team is known for their amazing defense, so your team knows that they have to play very aggressively. The cheerleaders get the crowd to start yelling a traditional cheer that has been with the school for many years. This cheer motivates the players to the point where they run the ball all the way into the end zone, scoring another touchdown. Your team won because of the crowd's ability to cheer on the team, which was guided by the cheerleaders. A cheerleader's role is to support athletic programs and lead the crowd before and during games. Cheerleaders play an instrumental role in raising, leading, and maintaining school spirit in and around their communities. In short, they are leaders in building general morale at their schools. There are 3 basic points of cheerleading: stunting, tumbling, and crowd involvement. Stunting has 2 points to it. There is all-girl stunting and there is co-ed stunting. For all-girl stunting, there are all girls in the stunting group. There's 4 girls participating in the group, 2 bases, 1 flyer, and 1 backspot. Bases support the weight of the flyer by holding her feet. The flyer is the girl that is on top of the stunt and has to be very tight and pull through her weight. The backspot is the base that pulls up on the flyer's ankles to minimize the weight on the bases. For all-girl stunting, some skills that can be done are one-legged skills. One-legged skills require a different grip for the bases. Two-legged skills are the most common and are performed at different levels. One from the prep level, which is under your chin, and one at the extension level, which is above your head. Co-ed stunting requires a boy and a girl, and the girl is most of the time the flyer, which is the top girl. Their type of stunting is very different than all-girl stunting because there's only 2 people, and also the dismounts and the way to get up are very different. Co-ed stunting, to begin co-ed stunting, the boy grabs the girl's waist and the girl grabs the boy's wrists, and they dip together, tossing both at the same time, which allows the flyer to raise above the boy about to this level. Could be higher. It just depends on the strength of the man and the strength of the girl. And most of the time it's done to here and could be pressed to an extension level. Also, there are also one-legged stunts in co-ed stunting, which require skill and flexibility, just as all-girl stunting. There are many stunting rules that have been implemented through the years, but the most common are stunting on certain surfaces. You cannot stunt on asphalt or cement, very hard surfaces. You can stunt on a spring floor or rubberized track, grass, and there are also many other rules, but I won't get into those right now. Tumbling is another aspect of cheerleading. There's standing tumbling and running tumbling. Standing tumbling involves a tumbler going from one point to another without running and just being positioned in one place. One standing tumbling skill could be a back handspring, which I have a chart on what a back handspring is. It's when you sit, you jump backwards, your hands hit the ground, and then your feet follow. A standing tuck is when you do kind of the same kind of thing, but you're gonna dip, jump up, flip backwards without any hands touching the ground. And running tumbling normally starts off with a round off, which is a running cartwheel with your feet together. Um, this skill is a little bit more challenging because it takes skill. And so out of the round-offs, you normally do back handsprings, which I described earlier, and you can add on to the back handspring. Um, but you can add on to the back handspring, and normally it takes a lot of skill to do that. The third one is called crowd involvement, and you can use motions, signs, palms, and yelling words. Um, and the motions, I have a chart on what are the most common motions, so you can look at that. But the most common motion that is used in cheerleading is a high V. And this motions are added together to add up to cheers. Cheers enable the cheerleaders to help the crowd yell for the team. So that's a component. Signs and palms help the crowd know what colors to say and when to say what words, and this also allows the crowd to cheer on the team. The words that the cheerleaders say are very, very important because they tell what the crowd to say and when to say them. So an example would be, everybody yell go, fight, win, your turn, go, fight, win. So that's very important to have those words and say, like, yell, everybody, and have those types of words so they know what to say and when to say it. So in this speech, I describe some crucial points of cheerleading and how they make up the program of cheerleading. And I informed you of how these components form the program and how the program informs, or how cheerleading informs the crowd to cheer on for the team. Thank you.